We have it's a boutique recruitment agency. There's 3 staff here in the office and 2 that work externally or remotely. We recruit staff for clients. We also are in the business of establishing a executive search division, and we also look after contractors and temps as well. We sort of relied on tried and tested newsletters via paper. It was cumbersome, it took up enormous amounts of time, and the feedback from the clients was that it probably wasn't all that professional either. I recall a couple of times when clients came back and said, "You've got to do better than this." It was funny how we came across it. I mean, I'd looked at email marketing. I'd seen emails sent in that format to me or newsletters and thought, honestly, look, that's way beyond our means, way beyond our affordability. It was something that I hadn't even considered. It was only really when I got some information from Webcentral that they offered the product that I read into it that I thought, well, let's have a look at it. And then we were pleasantly surprised about how cost effective it could be and how easy it might be to use. From our point of view, the ease with which we can get information, either via a newsletter or a marketing campaign to our clients and our candidates, and the speed with which we can do it. I mean, we could decide on something today that we need to get quickly to 200 candidates. It may be a job opportunity that may be coming up that they might be interested in. We can get that together in the space of a couple of hours. So from that point of view, the results are fantastic. The speed with which we can do things and the ease with which we can do it. Well, we tend to use the template and it works very, very well. It means you're not reinventing the wheel every time you create a newsletter. We have logos and certain graphics in place for each newsletter so that there's some uniform nature to it. But at the same time, we can insert things or create other things, but generally we work off a template that is very easy to use. There are certain sections of the newsletter that are always the same, and then we very, very easily either write over information or insert new information. And of course, we can gauge exactly how many people are looking at the emails, who opens them, who doesn't, so we know who's on the good list and who's on the bad list. But that information is instantaneous. The feedback from the clients is fantastic. I think they're amazed that such a small business can come up with something that would seem to look so professional. But there is another feature of it that we use which has revolutionised the way we do our business, and that is when a candidate used to come into Excel HR, they would go through a very painstaking process of filling in an application form, and that would take them probably 20 minutes, and then the form would come out and we would have to then data enter the form into our own database, which was probably a bit antique in itself. But now we have a situation where candidates can simply click on a link, fill in a form online, and that goes straight into a database. You know, it's really sped up and as I said, revolutionised the way candidates come to us. We can pull names out of the database and create a new database each time we send the newsletter. So there might be some things that are relevant for some people, but not relevant for others. So it gives you, and it's very easy to do, to create a new database so that the information will only go to a certain select group of people.